why is there such a long fucking delay? It's obnoxious. Because, like, I'm watching the stream too. No, it's like a 5 fucking second delay. I'm watching it too. I'm just watching it in 420 or 480p so it doesn't eat up my bandwidth. And literally there's like 1,000 miles of delay. Just makes no sense. It's shit. So I want the mouse and the familiar. There's this risk if I take the familiar and another one comes up, then I'll want to use this wish and I'll be really sad. But if it does that, then I get cucked. So I'd rather start with the 2-2. Oh, sure. Oh, damn, that's a lot. We want this pair too, so hopefully it doesn't roll it away. Ah, that's fine though. This is probably better anyway. I don't mind the pair of Billies, but the Frog and Cindy is also pretty great. Because it gives us another buff on the familiar. For Horde Dragon, I think... Yeah, Horde Dragon is pretty good this patch, for sure. Or, sorry, the Sadrak. I would agree. I think Sadrak is pretty good. I think Horde Dragon is better. Because you end up just doing powerful things. You don't need to do the things that require that you attack first. You can just play powerful comps that don't care. Like spells or whatever. Yeah, Horde was always great, and I don't know why they added 5 health to it. Like, this is where I should have started this game, so I should be at, like, 35. And it's still really strong. Every time that they moved a treasure to 7 from 6, Horde Dragon got a little better. A little less consistent, maybe, but a little better as far as a hero. Because, like, if you really think about all of the tier 2 treasures, how many of them are really that much better than any tier 3 just in a vacuum? Like, the answer's not very many of them, right? By and large, if you had the choice between a tier 3 and a tier 2 treasure, you're going to pick a tier 3 basically every time. And you'll probably be right, you know? Like, outside of Hermes, yeah, it's basically Hermes, and then, like, not much else is better. There's a couple that are good, but when you compare most of the really solid early game ones to all the tier 3s, like, it's not even close. I think we actually cast a spell instead. That seems great. Yeah, but, okay, let's compare Runestone to Treasure Map and then tell me the Runestone is great. You know? Like, it ends up being, like, when you're thinking about why it's good, what makes that good versus just a tier 3 that is better in every way. You're right. You said good. That's fair. These are decent together. Free roll's good too. We could also just take the witch and roll. Like, the buff here is fine. Mouse is good. Another stag is probably good. We'll probably take the stag in both of these crafties with this Genie's Wish. Assuming that I can take them all. I'm going to slam the Genie's Wish first so that we can sell the Cindy. But it's pretty greedy, right? I might buy the stag first. Like, maybe the stag and a crafty first, just in case the Genie's Wish is a roll. Because then we only int away one crafty, if not. Which I think is maybe fine. So that helps some. Especially this not dying in one hit. Attack this way? No. Perfect. We tie. We'll take it. Saving health is great. So I'm going to do stag and a crafty and spell. And then we'll take hat and we'll sell the Cindy for the other crafty. The reason that I want the crafties is because they're 4/4s, which is okay sized. And they... and it's another pair to look for ball. Or whatever on 3. The level 4 treasures are just different. Most of the level 4 treasures offer a lot more stats than the tier 3 treasures. If you think about like the +3 health to your board, +3 attack to your board, +4 attack to your royals, even things like coin and whatever are giving you like a lot of stats round over round. Yeah, as Horde Dragon, I wouldn't give a shit or too much of a shit about these if I was a normal hero, but getting a 3 out of this is great. Yeah, they don't change gameplay significantly. It's just, for the most part, like a pile of stats or, like, fork, basically. Like, looking at the 4s, like, Reduplicator is about the only thing. Yeah, and I think that's the summon one that you're talking about. Like, Reduplicator's pretty good. Gloves is also good, yeah. Their board is fucking massive, but only in the front. Their back row sucks ass, so this familiar should carry, which means we get extra gold, which is so sick. We get 4 extra gold this turn. There's an actual shit ton of gold. Which means that we can look for something nice. Friendly Spirit is okay. This is very nice. Probably just take Fancy Pants. Possibly Fancy Pants Lady of the Lake. It's pretty good. It's a lot of stats. Bad Moon is interesting, and it's not a terrible treasure there, but we can basically just, like, pants it up, and that's okay. You could take this for the pair, and then just, like, slam the frog. I don't necessarily hate that. I don't love this pair, though. Maybe I look for the mouse. I kind of look for the mouse. I like this better, actually. Let's just get another stat on the Lady of the Lake, and then it's another treasure for another 3. Hey, Slumpy. Appreciate the raid, bud. How are your games? How's your stream? Oof, they are huge. Why do they have so many of them? Why are they so large? What have they done to do that? I guess just casting spells in general. Nice. We win this, but by 1. It's not too bad. Take it. Not taking damage, again, is important. This is pretty good. We'll stag it up. We can deck or coin. I think deck is nice. Forge is interesting on Horde Dragon because it means that you can basically be Waddle, but with 2-drop dwarves. Nice. Yeah, we've had some okay ones tonight. We had a couple of stinkers early on, but for the most part, they've been okay. I don't really want to go dwarves. I think we're just going to deck many things and pick this up and then roll. And then we could maybe pick up this monster book as well. This thing is pretty shitty now. So we can, like, dump this by monster book. Could also just buy Wish. Are we big enough for Wish? Maybe not against Midas, right? We'll take it. Midas can be pretty tough. Like, I think Wish is close here, but I definitely think there's a world where we just, like, do the scaling here, and it makes sure that we don't take more damage for no reason. Or we don't take excessive damage for no reason. We tie. We'll take a tie. Not sure that the monster book really helped us a ton, but my thoughts on it made sense to me at the time, so we'll go ahead and roll. I could buff the monster book. I don't think we're doing that. I don't really want to waste Fancy Pants on that. Let's just roll. We could Fancy Pants the Friendly Spirit. It's not terrible with the Frog Prince as well. I think I'm just going to roll past it, though. We will take another Lady of the Lake. I don't know if we're running it or not, but I don't mind taking it here. I mean, I usually fancy chickens too. How big do we think that they are? If they are exactly 20, they're probably pretty big. Let's do something like that. It's probably right to hit the stag. So 21 could be a bad breakpoint for us. It turns out that they just have Medusa. And they do have an Embiggening Stone, so they found Map. And then just hit 20 last turn. Which is pretty tough. I don't know. This is going to die. We're not going to deal them that much damage here. This only finds 5, so I'm not really interested in that then. Let's take this first in case we get Treasure Map. We can get rid of Fancy Pants then. What do we want to do? Round Table or Mirror Mirror? It's pretty early that we could do both. I mean, we're not, like, force locked into it. We can take whatever the fuck we want, right? Because we're Horde Dragon, but I suspect Mirror Mirror is going to be better this early. Let's see if we can find an Aeon or another monster book. I'm pretty sure I don't need more dust. That's good looking out, but I think we're okay. I think we'll take the other monster book for now. We don't really need this Wizard's Familiar in there. Maybe we just do this now. I could have Cat's Called. Oops. We missed a 1/1 on here, but yeah, I should have taken the Scam Tree. Like, I was supposed to lock. Nah, the Dust Wand is good. Like, +1/+1, or sorry, +5/+5 is a lot of stats to your board. Like, it's really not as bad as I think people give it credit for. as far as treasures go. But it's definitely not people's favorite because it's sort of bland, but the dust is important. Like, I hate that this is so much worse now with the mirror. We just want more stuff that scales this. I'd like to find an Aeon, probably. Or this triple. You can basically just tick up on EXP, especially against a dead person. Yeah, I have 100k dust, I think. We don't really care if this slays. I honestly kind of would rather do this. I want these to die. Like, it could even be this. Like, or this is pretty big. I know this feels kind of greedy, but like, we're so strong here. I don't even think I care that it's a little greedy. It lets us get so much free scaling, so I think I'm okay with it. Sad, kill this monster book. No, kill my monster book. Yes. God, it respawns. Deal 1 damage. No. Oh, more scaling. Come back. It's a lot of pumpkins. I don't really want to play pumpkins, though. The tree is okay. It's, like, not necessary, though. We don't really need to kiss either. I just don't care. That's maybe fine. Not really sure I care about that either. You can kind of play greedy here. We're extremely strong. Midas. Would have liked Merlin's book here, or Mimic. Maybe Midas is okay over Hat. We're not picking up Cat, though. Our positioning is not very good. Oh. Well, that's fucking scary. They hit us with a Lady of the Lake. And none of our monster books died? Like, what is happening? Oh, we got a Slay, nice. Could you imagine if any of that happened before our opponent, like, got to good boy us? They have an upgraded good boy. It's pretty tough. Oh, well, that's pretty good. This doesn't necessarily make us that much stronger, but we're taking it to get it out of the way. Paw is nice with Mirror. We're just going to take Saber for now. Hey, Trinet. How you doing? Trinet, what happened to the SBB Observer? Did we give up on it already? Which if you did, that's fine. I get it. But I kind of liked it. I thought it was cool. I mean, if anybody knows if the SBB Observer is still going to be around or if there's a different way to get it, let me know. But it seems pretty gone to me. So I would like another tier 4. Oh, we were like feeding their attack, huh? We're like kind of getting fucked up here. Yeah, we need more tier 5 treasures. So we need more tier 4 pairs. I mean, I would just take more monster books, I suppose. Or other mages. They were really strong there, too, with that kiss. Kind of got to beat him up, though. Get a lot of spells. We could maybe fog them here. Don't think it matters, though. That's not quite enough. I mean, we could probably proc Lancelot for a 6. Just doesn't really matter too much. Maybe triple copycat, and then if we find the thing, that would work, but it's like whatever. Really need to get rid of this thing. How do we get rid of Crafty? Another Storm King would be good. Another Monster Book would be good. We're just like in the mirror. Oh my god, but they pigged us? Because they have the fucking 9th book and we don't? Yikes. Bro, how many pigs are you gonna get? Hello? It's like kind of unreasonable. I mean, that was so good for us, that Shrivel. Like, that definitely got them killed. Because our pig would have attacked, and then, like, their ranged unit would have got another shot. Yeah, I mean, Dragon's, like, pretty big game, right? It wouldn't surprise me if Dragon goes back to 40 health. Not at all. Can really use a monster book. I guess we can just apple. So the way that Mirror works is it summons a plain copy, a 1/1 plain copy. So it's actually worse than useless. Because it summons a 1/1 with that doesn't remember the thing that you put inside of it. So it's just a plain 1/1, but then it takes up the spot of the thing that you wanted to summon there. Everything about it is terrible, basically. I don't know. Maybe I should take mice to look for a level 5. It's a lot of mice that you have to grab for it, though. It's kind of my thought anyway. I could be maybe wrong about that. Yeah, Morgan, I mean, they had Embiggening Stone and we didn't kill them, so it doesn't surprise me that much. I mean, we don't need to pivot to anything. We're going to kill all of our opponents with this board. We've already demonstrated that we're big enough to kill our opponents without changing anything. This is the same board that we had like 4 rounds ago, except we added an apple instead of a crafty. I'm not super concerned about losing this lobby. There's just like other things that I might want to do that'll take a bit for us to open them up. This is great. We'll take this over the Aeon now. So we're basically trying to scale Storm Kings instead. Against the dead guy, we'll put this back in. Yeah, I mean, Good Boy is certainly really nice with Horde Dragon because you get multiple Good Boys. I don't know, we can just play a bunch of spells, that's fun too. This is going to give us, what, 3, 4, 5 spells basically every turn, plus this, so 6 spells every round. It's not a ton of spells, but for the treasures that we have, it's fine. And usually hitting random spells on our opponent's stuff is going to be enough stats just to fuck them up. Especially with the big Storm King here. We missed out on like 1+1+1. It's not the end of the world. I'd like these to triple. We can still do that. I think it's weird. We could have had ball this whole time. It's kind of odd that we've had this for so long and not actually tripled with it. This can give us a 6, I guess. Not sure that that really matters too much. How big are they gonna be? The double apple's pretty nice, but I'm kind of greedy. And by like kind of greedy, I don't know if anybody's ever watched me before, but I'm very greedy. Give me that scaling. Oh no. They're so big. We have to give them the scams. That's our only hope. Ooh, that's one. Might not be enough, though. We've cast an awful lot of Falling Stars. Ooh, there's another Piggo. That's not going to be enough. I guess it's fine. It's crazy. Who put that apple tree in that back there? Crazy. Just imagine. Imagine putting apple trees in the back row like a psychopath. Who would do that? We could have had 2 trees, 2 of them in the front, and instead we put it in the back.